we're going to talk about something really important, something that often gets swept under the rug but affects millions of people. If you're here, chances are you're a caregiver. Maybe you're looking after a parent, a spouse, a child, or even a close friend. First of all, let me say this. What you're doing is incredible. Caregiving is one of the most selfless acts of love, but it's also one of the hardest. And let's be honest, it can be exhausting, physically, emotionally, even mentally. You might feel like you're constantly running on empty. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're going to dive deep into the hidden stress and burnout that caregivers often face. More importantly, I'll share practical tips to help you navigate these challenges and, most crucially, take care of yourself along the way. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's have a heart-to-heart. The hidden weight of caregiving. Let's start with the obvious. Caregiving is tough. But it's not just the physical tasks like cooking, cleaning, or helping someone with their daily needs. It's the emotional toll that can really wear you down. You're constantly worrying. Am I doing enough? What if something goes wrong? When was the last time I slept through the night? It's like carrying an invisible backpack filled with bricks, and every day another brick gets added. If you're not careful, that weight can become too much to bear. Recognizing the signs of burnout. Here's the thing. Caregiver burnout doesn't just happen overnight. It creeps up on you slowly. You might start noticing little things. You're more irritable than usual. You're constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep. You're losing interest in things that used to make you happy. And here's a big one. You start feeling resentful, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you love the person you're caring for any less. It just means you're human. Let me tell you a quick story. I once spoke to a caregiver who said, "I used to love gardening. It was my escape. But now, I can't even look at my plants without feeling guilty that I'm not doing something more productive." Does that resonate with you? If it does, it's a sign that you need to pause and take stock of your own well-being. Why self-care isn't selfish. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Many caregivers feel guilty about taking time for themselves. You might think, how can I focus on me when someone else depends on me so much? But here's the truth. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you don't take care of yourself, you won't have the energy or patience to care for someone else. Think of it like being on an airplane. They always tell you to put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. Why? Because if you're struggling to breathe, you won't be able to help anyone else. Practical tips to avoid burnout. Let's get into some actionable steps you can start implementing today. First, set boundaries. This one is huge. You need to set clear boundaries not just with the person you're caring for, but also with other family members, friends, and even yourself. It's okay to say no, you can't do everything, and that's okay. Communicate your limits and don't be afraid to ask for help. Second, build a support system. Caregiving can feel isolating, but you don't have to do it alone. Whether it's family, friends, or a support group, surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through. And don't underestimate the power of online communities. There are forums and Facebook groups filled with caregivers sharing their experiences and offering support. Sometimes, just knowing you're not alone can be a huge relief. Third, make time for yourself. This might sound impossible, but even 10 minutes a day can make a difference. Use that time to do something you love. Read a book, meditate, take a walk, or just sit quietly with your thoughts. Remember, self-care isn't about luxury, it's about necessity. Fourth, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a game changer. It's about staying present and fully experiencing the moment you're in. Next time you're doing something simple, like washing the dishes or drinking a cup of coffee, focus entirely on that task. Feel the warmth of the water, notice the aroma of the coffee. These small moments of mindfulness can help ground you and reduce stress. Fifth, seek professional help when needed. There's no shame in reaching out to a therapist or counselor. They can provide tools and strategies to help you cope with the emotional challenges of caregiving. And if the person you're caring for has complex medical needs, consider consulting with a care coordinator or social worker. They can help lighten your load by connecting you with resources and services. Embracing the journey. Here's something important to remember. Caregiving is a journey, not a sprint. There will be ups and downs, moments of joy, and moments of frustration. But every step of the way, you're making a difference in someone's life. And that's something to be proud of. If you ever feel overwhelmed, take a step back and remind yourself, you're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope these tips and insights have been helpful. Remember, You're not alone in this journey, and you deserve care and compassion too. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.